Hey everyone, this is Laurie from Laurie's Little Studio. I have been searching for a project to do, and I thought, well, I could start something new, or I could pick up an old unfinished project. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I'm looking that direction and I'm just seeing this whole slew of things that I need to do. Today is December 6th of 2023, and Snohomish County, Washington, and maybe even parts of King County are floating away in rainwater. Anyway, that being said, I decided today was going to be the day that I do something with these hands. I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea. I'm kind of in the mood to make little Christmas ornaments. The little ones that you can make by hand, which is why I have out this little stack of fabric. I finally found the fabric that goes with this folkwear pattern to do this petticoat in. So there's that. And I must have written for petticoat in disappearing ink because this label is blank. So I've been known to do that. Let me just see. I'm going to write it with chalk. There are these things. These are those glow-in-the-dark plastic pebbles that I was compelled years ago to buy, and I think I was going to do something with it. I could use them as weights in my pattern weight projects, something along those lines. But they are pretty when they glow. All right. Yeah. Okay, so there's that, and then, like I said, I have this and my Christmas cards. I do need to get these written, stamped, and sent off. Oh, there's one. This is a project that I started a long, long time ago. It's a dish towel that I traced this on, and it's a tearaway. And then I've got these two that I haven't even started on yet. They were actually bought for me in Australia by my youngest daughter, Jessica. I'm thinking this is going to be my project of the day. Somewhere in this room, oh, there's a deer in the backyard. Oh, I wondered. It finally quit raining. I'll see if I can get a picture of her and I'll pop it up right here. She's grazing up underneath the apple tree. And I know if I move, she's going to just take off. And I don't want to because I don't think they've been able to eat for a few days. But she's got a baby that she keeps hidden in the woods right beside our house. I do have some polyfill, and I am going to go press this and go press this. And I'm going to make, I think, some little heart shapes. I've been tripping over this bag of lavender seeds forever, and I think the lavender scent is very much diminished. Off I go. I'm going to press these and I'll be right back. I decided I want this to look less new and more old. So I'm going to tea dye using tea, and this is a teaspoon of salt, a generous teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these because I want the edges frayed, and I'm letting this get as strong as it will. So 6'7" by slightly over 6. And I'm going to cut these. Okay, I've just found another bowl that I set on top. There we go. I might have to poke the edges down just a wee bit. Okay. And this, by the way, is just straight black tea. Anyway, there's that. It's going to sit for a good minute, and then I thought this fabric would be kind of pretty as a Christmas decoration, and that might be cute for the back. It's like fancy meets not so fancy. What do you think? Would it be? I guess I'll never know if I don't try it. So there's that part, and then, yeah, these are too small. It's tempting. So one side could be fancy table runner and short table runner, granted. And the other side could be not so fancy. I think I'm going to do it. I could not find my spools of thread. I still haven't found them. I did find a few other projects. I decided to go with bobbin thread. So that'll work just fine for this project. So I'm wondering about this batting, but in the end I find some Insulbright that I ended up using. Okay, so when I'm doing this type of thing where I'm gonna sew something and then leave an open part back here, I start on that side. And I'm backing up and reinforcing this because I remember, of course, that I have batting that I'm going to be adding. And I also need to straighten this up. If I could find my rotary cutter, it wouldn't be such a big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. See right here, this spot. And up here on this end, this and I'm also going to cut the corners at an angle. I stitched two, like I was coming down, you know, coming down, and then angled it. So right here, I came across at an angle and stitched 1, 2, and then continued on down the line like that. So I can find that corner on all 4 sides. And then I need to trim. I like to leave a little bit of this fabric. Where'd I stop? Right there. Trim out some bulk, and then if I have this here, it will fold in nicely. Okay, there's that one, and there is that one. I'm going to cover up George with this piece of fabric. Okay. Have to be careful because I've got that bowl of tea back there somewhere. All right. Now the way I usually do this is I spray it right on the Insulbrite, not on the fabric or the batting, and then kind of go up to where it sticks. About like that. I don't spray on the fabric because I learned the hard way that it will stain if you just direct spray it to the fabric. Alright, then you just kind of smooth out the wrinkles because you'll have a few. I need to get this fabric removed from the tea. So I'm going to take this to the sink, dump out the tea. I might rinse it a little bit, but since these aren't going to be washed, I don't know that I need to do that. And then I'm going to press them, you know, just maybe kind of dry them that way. So I'll see you in a minute. So here we have the fabric. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Here is this one. You can see for sure that it has taken on some of that color. Cotton always will. So I'm going to press these out. I need a press cloth, which I think I have behind me somewhere, and then when I come back, this will all be cleaned off and these will be pressed. So these have been ironed dry, and like I said, I did not rinse them. I just kind of squeezed out some of that extra water and pressed them dry because I don't plan to wash these once they're made into their final design. I love this ribbon. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and finish these up. I might do this on the sewing machine after all. And also on this skinny one, the little tiny heart, I'm not going to stuff any batting in there at all, polyfill. And I'm also going to switch the side that I put the ribbon on. So it's the next day and I sat down to sew and I was happily going along, la 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 la, and realized that I had my fabric like that instead of right sides out. And I don't know that it's really worth it to pull these stitches. Well, so I don't think I will. So because I can see better on this side, I don't think this is going to show up on this side. I'm going to go ahead and mark off. I would do something fancy, but I can't find my friction pen, and chalk is all I have. So I'm just going to do straight lines fairly close together, like 3 inches. Here's our little table runner that has Insel Bright in it, so I can put, you know, hot dishes on this, which will be really handy at Christmas. And I think this is really cute. And I think that this will carry me over to the new year. And then at that point I start thinking, okay, it's January now. I got to start thinking about Valentine's Day. So I think this will carry over quite well through January. It's a pretty fabric. Some of you may remember I bought this at Walmart in a 2-yard pack to make a bag from, which I did. I made a pretty bag. I'll pop a picture of it up right up here somewhere. And I had that amount left over, and I've been kind of trying to figure out something to do with it. And this is the perfect little project that didn't take me any time at all. So there you go. And I can pack it away with the rest of my December linens or January linens. I still have a whole bunch of this lavender that I need to do something with. So I think I'll get busy on this and get this video edited, and I appreciate you guys watching and supporting my channel so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.